Good evening. It's March the 7th already. Yesterday we were already in here as well. So let's have a look today at the Office add-ins again and see if we can get some JavaScript interop to C# to JavaScript interop to back to OfficeJS and see how this is going. And let's start the show. Welcome back. Yesterday, while I actually planned to do some work on my website, we shifted back to the Office JavaScript add-ins, the Office JS add-ins, Office extensions, so to say, together with our friend Scott from the chat, so to say, from Denmark. And yeah, it's a challenge, so let's go into the code window. There we are, the code window. Oh, my follower goal ended 7 days ago. I need to update that as well. I'll do that next week. Breaking news unfolding now. Okay. Oh, that's not showing on your screen. Let's have a look at VSTO. If you haven't already done so, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. Bing. Then magic will happen. Excel Blazor add-in. Let's look at some theory first. So this is actually calling .NET from JavaScript. And I think the first one is showing how to pass in the JavaScript object as well. So what you need to have to invoke the static.NET method. You also have other options. Invoke an instance.NET method. Create a JavaScript object and data reference to pass to .NET. Avoid trimming. There's a complete list here. Let's see what the this one is. .NET helper invoke method, .NET method ID and the arguments. Avoid trimming JavaScript invocable .NET methods. So in this case, it's no longer a static anymore. Example class dynamic dependency. Name of example JavaScript invocable method. This section applies to client-side applications with ahead-of-time compilation and runtime relinking enabled. Several of the examples in the following sections are based on class instance approach, where the JavaScript invocable .NET method marked with the JavaScript invocable attribute is the member of the class that isn't a razor component. In my case, it actually is a razor component. When such .NET methods are located in a razor component, they are protected for runtime relink trimming in order to protect the .NET method from trimming outside of razor components. Implement methods with dynamic dependency. but mine is inside the Razor component. Pass a .NET reference object reference to an individual JavaScript function. There's the .NET reference. There's the uninitialized thing. This will create a .NET reference and bring this to the JavaScript environment. Object reference. That's passed in here to the JavaScript function. That's the other way around. We need to do it the other way around. So from call JavaScript from .NET. So let's bring in the file from yesterday again, the situation that we are in. I think it's this one. So this is what we have here. We have the use case that you start the Office application. We click the button in the ribbon. That ribbon will read from the manifest file what function to call. In this case, create bubble table. From bubble table, hi met 1567, 1567. Like May 1st, 67. Or 5th of January, 67. Create table is then called from the commands JavaScript file, and the create table will call the bubble chart, the create table on bubble chart JavaScript. Let's dive in here. Just a random number. Because everything was taken. Yes, you probably entered like Matt and it auto-generated the number. Or are you actually from 67? So let's have a look. So the first thing is we click the button. Yeah. 1567. It's nicely generated. 567 at the end. Easy to remember. Let's run this first and see what we mean with this scenario. Still loading. Got it. So what we are going to mimic through the ribbon item in here, you click the, it's going into break mode. Skip that for now. So what we're going to do is click the dummy button and should do the same as if we go into the bubble chart and then click the create table function. And that create table function should, if it still works, is it in break mode? Yes, in break mode again. Why doesn't it switch windows? Do the same thing. It will generate a table. This is done through the UI, so we have a Blazor UI that's able to interact with JavaScript. But if we do the same thing from the button, we start basically from the JavaScript entry, we start in the JavaScript, we go in the C# function, and the C# function is doing the JavaScript call again. When we use the UI, the user interface, then it's basically starting here. We start a little bit earlier now. I'm starting my first job as a software dev in May and I'm excited and scared. Don't be scared. Only way to be scared is if you do a live stream like this. Maybe you should do the same thing. Start your own live stream and learn while you're doing things. The only way to learn things is to actually fail doing things. Because you then have to find a solution. So let's clear this sheet there. In the meantime, I get all kind of soccer results on my watch. Not sure what's playing today. Is it like a European Champions League or something? Let's have a look. So the first thing that we go enter here is this one. What we enter here is now we click the button. We click the button. The button will look into the manifest file. This is the manifest file. It finds that it's running, that it's clicking button 4. Let's make this a little bit smaller. Button 4. That's 3, 4 there. And in the definition of button 4, there's the call create bubble table. So what it's trying to do is to find an exposed create bubble table function in JavaScript. And that's to be found in here, commands. Create bubble table, that's this one. And this one will invoke .NET and call create table 2. Create table 2 is on the C# code behind part of the bubble chart Razor C# thing, and that's exposed by this one. Well, at least that's the plan. So if we do like so, comment and copy the one like this, copy, now we are going to bring in a name, copy. This is just to test the first step, and this should be static. And this, well, let's do it a little bit different. Do the same here. Copy. Static string. Just to show that this should be working. That part is defined in let's see, where do we have an example from that here? Copy, go to the create bubble table thing there. Comment this out for now. Well, let's keep that in. So finished. Create bubble table. This is the function name. Create table 2. So I believe that this should work. Let's stop this and rerun. Five. What? Oh yeah, this one is now not working because I added a name to that. So let's comment this out for now. Build it. I have to reinstate that. So let's try this. 5. Loading index eraser JavaScript. That will probably bring a breakpoint again. It's not giving a breakpoint. Okay. Should be good. Go in here, go to the button. And that did not work. Run and create bubble table, that's the first part. This one. Now what's the complaint here? Cannot read properties undefined. Reading invoke method async. Let's see if the other one is working. If I do like insert name from bubble, that's working. That's basically doing the exact same thing. F5, that's working. So that's interesting. So why is that one working and the other one? Public static. Yeah, that's the problem, I think. I changed the wrong one, is that true? At least it should be. Well, let's get back to the code here. Create table 2. So we start here and going to create table 2, but create table 2. Where did we put the name? We create bubble chart here. That's not the one that I wanted to change. We had the same things as yesterday. So let's undo this. Then bring this one over to here, create table 2. Like so. Now it should work again. Let's rebuild and reload it. Let's clean this up a little bit. Create bubble chart. Save. Build. Now let's run it again. Got it. Index eraser, it's not stopping there. Click the dummy. Did fail again. Create bubble table. Type error cannot read properties of undefined message. Evoke method async. That's interesting. Let's have a look at the code for that thing in the TaskPane. Bubble chart, let's see if it's a new one. Oh. 5. Now the second button is gone. Let's move into here. Let's see what we have. Sources. Pages. Bubble chart. Create table. Create bubble chart. Oh, this is the JavaScript one. Didn't it load the C sharp? I did load the C sharp. That's this one. Where did he go? JavaScript, the C sharp item go? Doesn't show in here. See if this is updated. Create bubble tables, and this is the one. Now it gets in there. That's the JavaScript entry. Oh, yeah, but that's different. That's not correct. Let's stop that. That should be different. Oh, and it is different. So the commands JavaScript thing is not the right one. So let's have a look again. To refresh that. F5. It's kind of challenging because you don't have, you have cached items. Bubble chart. Let's inspect this. I said inspect this, but first we need to continue there. Sources, command thing there. That's still showing this one, and that's not right. Now it's right. So that should fix it. Let's see what's happening now. And it did finish. It's run the function. So now next thing that we need to do is see if we can get the JavaScript runtime over to the other side. So let's go back to the documentation there. Should be a .NET interface there, .NET. Invoke method Blazor sample. But we want to send over the JavaScript runtime. The JavaScript object reference. So what you need to have there is this. Copy. Go to the commands indeed. We have the JavaScript object reference, and we also need to dispose that at the end. Copy. And in the middle, we are going to do the same thing as not say hello bubble. We're going to create a bubble table. So what we are basically going to do is call this one. Oh, we're still calling this one, but we are now going to do this one. Static async, public async, like so. Public async task create table. But instead of string, we are now going to invoke the create table. But to do so, we need this one. Receive window object. This is injecting that, but the injection object reference. The thing is that this UI is never called, so the injection is not working. So we need to pass in the JavaScript. I'm mastering. Yes, hello Scott from Denmark. I'm looking at the things from yesterday. So what we need to do here is get into the command, and where is it? Something here? No, here. There's a JavaScript object reference. Maarten from Dutchland, yes. Also called the Netherlands. Go to the documentation there. Call the net methods from JavaScript function there. That's the same thing, I think. This one receives the window object. Copy. Holland, yes. Indeed. Create, where's table 2 there? Oh, damn it. Copy. There we have an object reference. That's the same thing as this one. So that should be... Where is it? Yeah, I'm trying to find my table 2. Where did it put it? There it is. So this one. Copy. That should invoke the async for the create table. And create table is the function on the JavaScript thing there. Create table, that's that one. So I think we should be again close if this is working. Save everything. Ctrl Shift save. Stop. Set stop. Stop the show there. Because I need to be sure that the command is rebuilt. Command C.js there. So this one takes the question is, do we have a window there? And this should not be name. This is not like so. .NET invoke assembly name, receive window object, and then let's see what they're doing here is doing this. So the assembly Blazor, that's the Blazor add-in, that's this one. Receive object is this one. Then the .NET Create object reference, this one is added to here. Copy there. Instead of the name of Scott, we are now inserting the object reference. And name is not returned. Let's build, see if it's giving a compiler error. Build succeeded. Let's run F5. Now we don't load the UI. Let's bring this to the side so we can see the output here. It was the index eraser. Create bubble. That gives an error there. Create table. Create table is not found. So it should be running create bubble table. That's this. And it immediately stops at create table. And it should be, let's make it a little bit bigger. Should be this one. And why is that not found? That's called from here. Got downgraded to object reference, yes. So why is it not exposing the create table anymore? Oh, we don't need this, do we? That was from yesterday, I think. This is not going to happen here. Create table. Not sure why we have two. Let's click by the button. One line, are you still running into the issue where on after renders lifecycle events not happening? Yes, but now I'm trying to invoke pass in the module reference, but now it's complaining that create table is not visible. So if I run, not this one. Is your create table, create table and export functions should be yes, but it's on the bubble chart thing. That's this one. Oh, that's a bit much. It is on the export there, and it's also visible if I do the same thing from where is it? Create table. There, this one's by the button. So that's basically exactly the same. This is not done without the UI. JavaScript module. Yeah. This one is initial. If I go to the let's do that. Let's go through the user interface first. See if that's still working. Also, I have to enable the button again here. Oh, are we still running? No. It's not uncommenting. Why is it not uncommenting? Cannot convert from method group to what happened there. Let's have a look at the changes here. My razor thing is not even changed according to this. Why is this one complaining? Method group issue means your method is probably static. And it's not. And it should be. Now this one is complaining. Oh, this one should not be in there. still the interesting part is that currently this one is static because it's JavaScript invocable. And this is not completed yet in my function. Let's see if it's building. Build succeeded, yes. Got it. Let's go in through the UI. Scott has spent 2 days and 1 hour watching Soft-as software. Wow. How's that about wasting your time? That is a long time, yeah. So let's have a look at create table here. That finds the create table function there. And that's a logical thing because that's triggered by the button. And that should have injected the JavaScript module because I get through the UI now. So that was interesting. That did not break there yet. Oh, it's doing it after that. This is the second run. Okay. Oh. I think I hit F5 again. So this is working. That's the table. So that's through the button table. But now I'm going through the JavaScript function, going into this one. And because it's JavaScript invocable, it should be static. But now it gets the object reference. Now the question is, why doesn't it find the same thing like this? JavaScript invocable doesn't mean that it has to be static. You keep saying, and it is. I actually saw that in here. Because it's in a eraser context. Let's see where it is. Static. So here's the prototype. We have JavaScript invocable and it's mentioned here. The .NET method must be public, static, and have the JS invocable attribute. Static is only used when you call .NET without the .NET reference. And that's what happens in my case. Because this one is triggered by Blazor. Where is it? Lost it again. Command here. There it is through the .NET item. So this one will trigger the static one. The other way would be to create the .NET reference, I guess. So this one is the one with static in there. Where's the one with the .NET reference? That's the JavaScript reference. That's JavaScript from .NET. All this interop is very difficult. It is, especially if you go like from there to there. You go from OfficeJS to JavaScript to C#. This one is C# and this one is JavaScript again. And that's a bit of a challenge. So where's the .NET reference thing? Async. Reference. Create JavaScript, that's the other one. That's a JavaScript reference. .NET helper is a .NET object reference. By wrapping the instance in a .NET reference and calling create on it. That's this one. In this case, in this case, it's not static, indeed. Now the question is, do I get this from this is created here, object reference. But where is this used? Pass the .NET object reference to a class with multiple JavaScript functions. Multiple JavaScript functions. Hello message and welcome message. Create .NET helper. So who's calling this? Oh, that's done here. And the other one is here. We concluded yesterday .NET reference is not possible in your use case. Yes. I rarely have had cases where I needed to call C# from a JavaScript. So all of mine has been pretty straightforward. Yeah. And the thing is that we want to what our goal is to create a .NET environment within the Office context. But right now, the Office JavaScript environment, the context I should say, is a JavaScript while Blazor context is C#. So we basically want to turn this around and move into the Blazor context. And from the Blazor context, every now and then calling a Office function to put something in the document or something, to perform some specific Office JavaScript functions, but the main thing should be in C# to make life easier for C# developers. Well, that's not making my life easier, at least. But I still don't know why it's not finding the the create table function. Let's have a look at where is it? Application there. So if we go in here, Let's first have a look at the sources there. So the interesting thing is that this is loading like so. There's the create table. And that is working if we delete this. Now click the create table again. Finds it on the C# item. We'll go into the color of the JavaScript module. F5. This is false. Yeah. 5. Now it breaks into the create table. It's interesting that it's breaking in VSTO and not so much in this one. My idea to solve the problem you have is one, use a variable my JavaScript object reference .NET create JavaScript object reference window and pass it to create table 2. That's what we do. A method of C# method to the problem now says it can't find the create table. Yes. So try to import the JavaScript file with the past IJS object reference object called create table. Try to import the JavaScript file. Yeah, but the thing is that we try to do this according to the Blazor way, where if you have the code behind thing there, it should be loaded already. I'm not sure why this is now not happening. F5. Now go into cell there to the button. Do the same then for clear all. Click the button. Dummy. It's going into the command file. F5, initializing, creating the object reference. That is an object now. Invoke this, create table, the JavaScript object reference. F11. That's going in. This is working. F11. Now this will probably complain. This is complaining. Could not find create table. And why is it not finding the table there? Let's read what's in there. Create table. Above line 67, I tried to import the JavaScript file. That's the reason. Yeah, that's a good point. Because usually that's done here. And that's not done yet. That's the problem indeed. That's a good point. Copy, that's the one that's missing. Good point, Scott. That should be this one. Copy. Is that one? This module, is it? Should be good. Let's try that. Stop this. indeed, should await. Oh, and I killed the object now. Right, that was the issue. Good finding. Pretty sure that this will work now. F5. Try to do object reference is, yeah. So now instead of loading the UI, I want to go directly into, let's quickly inspect to see if we have the updated source there, pages, index. No, not index. Oh, it's not showing now because that has not been loaded yet. Click the dummy thing there. Now it's breaking in here. That's interesting. Now it's breaking in the JavaScript environment, not in VSTO, because it's entered on the JavaScript end. Oh, that's that was F9 instead of F10. 5. Did it fail? Back to the application there. Let's reload it. Just to be sure. F5. Loading the index, custom table, clear all, dummy, and it's failing. Could not find import. Import. Where did it get import? That should not be import, I think. So why is that failing? Let's give the JavaScript module back. Let's see, because the loading of the page. Yeah, it should be done there. Object reference, await object reference, blah blah blah. Like so. Where is it? Bubble chart. In the other one, it's doing like so. You have JavaScript runtime. But this, that's not a JavaScript runtime, is it? Or is it? Yeah, it should be. The point is that this one should be this one. Yeah. And the JavaScript runtime, that's not injected, I think. Because that was our main issue. For that we created one. Where did this one get from? There. JavaScript runtime. We're back to square one, I guess. Because this one is injected. And we don't get an inject. Class instance example. This is done on the, where's this one coming from? Speaking of the JS entryway again. That's done here. But we don't have the UI, so this is not available. Injected, we don't have an inject. And that's a circle, I think. This is all depending on injection. It's an alternative to interacting with JavaScript in client-side component using Blazor JavaScript interop mechanism based on runtime, a JavaScript import. Interop API is available to apps targeting 7 or later. For more information, see JavaScript import with, that looks like something. do we need that? Enable the allow unsafe blocks property in the apps project, which permits the code generator in the Rosin compiler to use pointers for JavaScript interop. That's interesting. Allow unsafe blocks. Okay. How does this get the JavaScript host? That's this one. It's doing the same thing here. Call JavaScript. What's the first parameter in there? JavaScript import. Call.net from JavaScript. That's what we already did, but we don't use that. There's this one. We don't have a first render. Copy. This one is probably in the JavaScript file. So let's first do this. Allow this. In the apps project file. Very tricky. Everything is very tricky. Save. So now we're doing unsafe things there, allowing that. Let's stop this first. And go back to here, call JavaScript from .NET. So we now need to do something like so. Copy. Oh, but this one, huh? This is text. JavaScript in. This is code. What does this mean? Let's do something with message. What is in here? Copy. It should be in the bubble chart thingy. Oh, what are we comparing? We don't want to compare. Back to here. So we are going to use remove the add. And it's not used yet, so that's to bring this in. Copy. Where's my create table? There. That should be this one. Copy. Module name. What do they mean with module name? Is that import? Let's just see what happens. Dot pages. JavaScript, yeah. Let's see if that's matching. Dot. Does that resolve? No, it's not resolving. Let's just have a look if it's working or not. Hello, nice. How do you pronounce that? Niceum? Niceum? No clue how to pronounce that. Norse. Oh, we have another Norse. Norway. Denmark. That's funny. Could be nice. 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 Zoom. Let's click the button there. Let's clear this. Custom table. Dummy. I failed to fetch dynamically imported module. Module name, string module URL. Let's have a look at the example here. It's looking for call JavaScript. That's a module name. It's the Razor module. So that should be this one, I guess. It's there. So that would be interesting. Let's run this again. The question is, go back to here. Let's do this, components, pages. Not sure if it's called component. Oh, what's doing dot. So this is. Let's see the page. Is this one located in components? Think so. Well, let's just try running this clear all, because that's the way how we do things. F5 custom variable. Let's look at it again. and it's not doing that. Failed to fetch dynamically imported module. Why does it say framework there? GitHub user context. Interesting. So let's have a look at the thing there. So console. This one is failing. 404. Failed to load resource. Sources, it's in here. So instead of framework, it should say pages. It's now looking in here. That's interesting. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, but because it's stuck in the framework there, in here, but it should go up and then pages. So where's the Blazor? Interesting that it's doing that from this level. Don't save. Let's try reloading that. F5. To get rid of the warning. Line 17. Add supported operating system platform browser. Public partial class called JavaScript 1. Line 17. Let's first put this a little bit aside. 17 on this one. No. Let's clear all. Let's have a look. It's doing something. Custom. Dummy. It's working. Guys, it's going to work. It's not going to work. We were so close. Again, it's not finding create table. Why is it not finding create table? Damn it. Let's have a look what we have loaded now. So here, still not able to find create table. Why is it not finding the create table? Did it load? This is now loaded. So why doesn't it find this one? Let's see how this is imported when going through the UI. So close this, don't save. Bubble chart eraser CS, bubble chart eraser CS, this one. What's the error message? Get rid of warning, line 17. Add here. F5. Loading index.js. Did we see the loading? Let's add this one. Copy. Let's stop this one again. This JavaScript thing there. That should be this name. Copy. We're getting closer. Oh. Export function. We are awaiting it, do we? Create table. So if we go through the button, then we are going into this one. This one is doing create table. That goes in here. Tries to invoke create table, this one. And we do get here because it was breaking. Let's break it there instead. And this invoke void async is the same. Exactly the same. So what's the difference here? Nothing. So let's run this. Let's first try it through the UI. Got it. Now going through the UI. Using create table to encode. Idea 1, use polling event until JavaScript runtime is ready. Idea 2, JavaScript import and fiddle around. Idea 3, rethink the structure. Yeah. So this is through the UI. This is importing it. So let's have a look here where it ends up. Sources. There it is. And if we the question is, maybe there's something else going on. Create table. So that will kick in this one. This one is not static. it's going to render the page and import the file. But it's not the first one, so it was already important, and that's true. That took some time to load. Now it finds the create table. Lots of things going on here. 5, 5. That's still false. Now we should have a table. There's the table. Now throw this one out. Delete. Delete. Now we have this. You're using create table in the code. Yeah. Dummy. That's the command. CS. Yeah, command CS, that's right. That's this one. Interesting, it's not breaking it here, but it's doing it there. Why do we have the .NET reference in there? Do we use that? I don't think we use that. Let's see. F10. Now it's creating the window in the object reference. 11. Now it's going into create table 2. So that's recognized. What is this? What does this return? Running create table. Where did it find that? Because this did not load the eraser, I think. Because I don't see the reference there. Sources. It did not have the thing on top. F5. Now there's the command there. Why is it calling command? That's not command. I should look at the other one. Pages. Pages is gone. There's pages. It's still not loading there. Did I save that? I did. I did. Here, pussycat. Why is it not showing here? Refresh. What the? Let's stop that. Don't save. Then go into here. Local. app data, Microsoft, Office 16. That's the one. Show that out. Yeah, it's gone. Clean solution. Build. F5. Let's load the bubble chart page here. Let's check the JavaScript file. Let's first wait for it to render. I wonder what's happened if you load it twice. It's still not showing the right version here. There it's showing. That's annoying. Why is it not showing here? Control F5. So if I click the button, let's close this first. Close that. Clear all. Inspect sources. Bubble chart. Can we close all? Close all, yes. Application. Still not showing. Why is it not showing? Come on. Clear. Let's keep using my cache somehow. Let's have a look at this. In this case, it says components. Get message, JS import. To import the JavaScript function to call it from C#. Use JS import. Scott Algona, I see you. Yeah, thanks for stepping by. I'm hoping to get the solution found before the next time. Is this what we also do? Get welcome message. Glad to see how you do this next time. Or whatever, whenever. Yeah, next week I will be in Redmond with Microsoft, so I won't be streaming next week. So I will be streaming the week after again when I return. So see you in maybe in 2 weeks then. Thanks for stepping by. And obviously you already subscribed, so that I don't have to ask that. Is Microsoft hosting? Yeah, it will be the MVP Summit. Thanks for following with a difficult name. Nice Zoom. MVP Summit 2024. I will be visiting this one. Global MVP Summit. So that's basically an event especially for MVPs. Maybe it's the last time, I don't know. But I hope to get some good information. Maybe I can address this issue with the Blazor team. Hola do Blazor. Namespace Blazor sample component pages. Since when have you been working in the area? I'd say like forever. At least since 1996. But even before that, I started work developing things in Clipper. Not sure if there's anyone who knows who that Clipper is. Clipper compiler. It's a programming language. There's a wiki something here. That's like 1985. Oh, that makes me really old. Thanks for that, for reminding me. I actually worked with all these versions. I once even visited like the Nantucket release party at the Belgian border. And back then they created a real big event location. And that for that time that was really excessive. The interop requires allow unsafe blocks. careful when implementing your own unsafe code in .NET, blah blah blah. Call JavaScript 1. This is set components. But the thing is also that this one has a namespace. Blazor components, and I'm not in Blazor components, I think. The components namespace is Blazor components pages. Let's have a look here. We have all kinds of airplanes flying outside, or helicopters, I don't know. Not sure if you can hear that. I wonder why this is still not showing my console log thing there. Let's try running again. Clear all. F5. I started in 2018 with C#. That's like 5 years, six years ago now. Today I work with Node. That's a terrible thing with Node. But yeah, a lot of people do that. They work with like React and things like that. And that's what I kind of try to turn around. That's the Blazor add-in lib module. And that's the index eraser. So if I open this one, loading command. Why does it say loading command JS? Is that just the wrong location? Fine. So why is that delayed? Oh, there's more than that. Why does it say Blazor WebAssembly? Because that's the from the index. It's navigation bar. Before start already. Why did it not load the Blazor thing? It's showing this one. Switch this to index. Now not showing this one. But it should also be, yeah, there you are. So it's still not loading the right page for me. Click this. It's kind of reloading the Blazor instance completely. But it doesn't show the right. This one is still not right. Clear browser cache. There you are. At least now we can see what's happening. Clear all. Why is it loading big maps there? Clear all. Then go to the button. There. Click the dummy. Create bubble table. This should import it. And that's not showing that. But it is importing, but it's not running it. Is it? You will to receive source content. Still not able to find that one. F5. I feel we are so close. Sources. That's the root. That's pages. There's the bubble chart. It does export it, but why is the JavaScript host, the object reference, unable to find it? Then yeah, that's a big thing. That's way too much. That's almost a whole library. 10. Oh. .NET runtime. Bootstrap. Oh, cancel. 5. .72. Could not find it on level 72. It's basically this one. Is it in pages? C#. Stop that. Let's try that. It's called bubble chart. Clear all. Let's put it aside a little bit. Dummy. Create bubble table. F10. Now it's loading the page. Still not working. Let's have a look at the example again. Like in here. This is calling the import, but then in this case it's just saying get welcome message. Where's the get welcome message in this case? Where is the copy? Copy. That's C#. The following example, get message, is a JavaScript function that returns a string for... Oh, really? There's this one. JavaScript function that returns a string for a module named called JavaScript. 1. The C# method signature matches. No parameters are passed to the JavaScript function, and the JavaScript function returns a string. That's a string. This is that's the razor file. This is the C# file. So where is the get message? Copy. JS import. So that's done the other way around. There's the function. Copy. Call JavaScript razor.js. Call.net. That's the other way around. Export function. Save. In this case, what's happening is here. I want to do that. Get welcome message. Get message from module name bubble chart. Copy. Get welcome message. Then we have create table 2. Copy. Yeah, that's that one. JS import. Import. JavaScript import. Interop. This is annoying. Let's go back here. So this is a different way, so we're now mixing things up. Let's clear all this a little bit, because I think we don't need that anymore. So we have create table there, it's invocable. needs to be, but I also have the JavaScript object wrap, but this is entering because if we get in here, only this one is not working. Copy. The module name in JS import attribute, I don't have that. And the call to load the module must match and be unique in the app. When authoring a library for deployment in NuGet package, something blah blah blah. That's the module. Still we have this. This one is working. But now it says set welcome message. Come on. Calls a JavaScript function named setMessage. My mouse is not working properly. Set welcome message calls a JavaScript function set message. Where did that go? That's on the Razor C#. Following components, classes, C# methods, and JavaScript functions are used. The interop class interops sets up import and export with JavaScript import export. Oh, that's a different class. That's interesting. In the preceding example, the app's namespace is Blazor sample, and the full namespace of C# interop class is Blazor JavaScript interop. That's this one. root says interop. Export function get message, set message, in this case it imports it from there. That's a different example. There's only one option here. This section explains how to call JavaScript function from .NET. In the following, call JavaScript component. But I don't have a component, it's a page. In this case, it's also a page. Call JavaScript 1. Call JavaScript 1 module. This one is imported asynchronously from co-located JavaScript file with JS host import async. That's this. We don't do it on initialize async because we are not getting there. The imported getMessage JavaScript function is called by getWelcomeMessage. Where's the getMessage in that case? That's this one. That's the Razor one, but this is also C#, is it? So what if I put that in here? That means JavaScript import module is in this case bubble chart. Copy. But instead of get message, we want to do create table. Get create table. Let's make that run create table. So run table, I don't think that's returning anything. Create table. Because that's usually the same as done in here. Like so. But it's it should be this one. Static partial. Dun, 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 dun. Get message. Get JS import log. It's all something different. Get message export. It's not, can we do that async? Set message. There, async. Copy, find. Export async set message. Yeah. But that's never called. At least not async. That's annoying. So we are able to import it, but not call it. Why not? Why is that not found? Copy. Call JavaScript from .NET. Let's find another thing there. Maybe there's someone else who did that before. How do I call a JavaScript function on an imported JavaScript file using let's see if someone has a solution there. That's not using this, is it? call JavaScript function from an imported JavaScript file using import async follows following steps. First JavaScript. No, that should be done by this one. So there's no reference to that. No, this is not using. This is interesting. So what it's saying here is to basically do this. Don't think that's completely correct, but if we do something like that, module name. What does this return? Nothing. The JavaScript object. Downloads and instantiates an E6 module from the provided URL via the JavaScript host dynamic import API. If a module with the provided module name has previously been instantiated, it will be returned instead. Returns a proxy for the JavaScript object that contains the module's exports. That's a JavaScript object. Google. From.js, yes, from JS host. Copy. No examples. That's nice, always. Thanks for that. That doesn't wait for something. API proposal. That's not in. Oh, it is. Why does this file see it here? Oh, import. This is the partial class. Member of .NET platform. Okay. .NET instance. Import async. Gives the module name, the module URL, and this cancellation token. Blazor WebAssembly crashes when importing a JavaScript module that contains imports. New JavaScript imports. This one. Something different, I guess. Module URL. This is the JavaScript thing. That's this one, that's that one. JavaScript runtime. That's not injected. feel like I'm walking in circles here. Because I now use JavaScript import here. That is working, but now this one is not working. The get welcome message is specified in a different class called JavaScript Blazor. Let's see if we can just do this. That's basically the same as this one. So we copy this, copy. That's the exact same thing, except for the location then. Get welcome message, and now get welcome message is something like where is it? This one. Get message from .NET. Let's first do the other one. This. Call.NET, that should be bubble chart. Copy. The function name set message. Oh, copy the wrong one. Copy. No, that's also not the right one. Where did I get that one? Get this one. Now let's pick the other one then. Set welcome message. copy. Get message, that should be bubble chart module. No. This one. Now we have get message. That's this one. Copy. Put that in there. That's already in there. Save. This is importing it. Load the module in programs CS before. Okay. Uninitialized. Let's have a look if this is working or not. Save that. Save this. That's already saved. 5. Then and it did return. Damn it. So that's working. That's interesting. So that did work. Don't save. Now let's make this async. See if that's working as well. How do we get string async from JavaScript? We have a create table. And create bubble chart. Doesn't return anything, I think. Let's see. So instead of doing create message, now we do create table. Internal static async. Partial. Let's have a body. The return type of an async method must be void. Let's have a body. Get welcome message. Let's try this first. Create table. Create table, that's the other one. Clear all. It did work. Applause. It's actually magic. So now to see what we did here, remove this. The question is, can we do this one also in async mode? Incredible. Let's close this, don't save. Let's see what we have here. unchanged. So we have the loading of this one, create bubble chart. So that's kind of unchanged. Save. Let's have a look at this one. Do we still need this? JavaScript object reference create table 2. I don't think we need that. Do we? Yeah, we do. Because that's picked up by bubble charts. C#, where is it there? Create table 2 has the object reference, but the object reference is not used in this case. Okay. Public static async, create table 2. So that's all crap, can go. Copy. Run create chart. Come on. That's called create bubble chart. Copy. Now the question is, what happens if we do something like so? That's not allowed. Do we need a partial in there? That has a body. Method create import table should be static, partial, and non-generic when marked JS import. JavaScript import source will ignore method create import table. Now it says it's awaitable. Apparently. Let's see if that's working. this one should be a 5. And it's actually working. Really? Wow. That really is worth an applause. So we have now 2 functions that are doing things with Office. Creating a table and creating a bubble chart. And let's move the create table up. Because we first do create table. Create table and create bubble chart. So this one should be good. Close that. This is called by, let's close. The question is, can we use remove that? Let's see what happens if we remove that. That's not allowed. Oh, what? Yeah. Okay. Save. And save blocks. So you need to know what you're doing there. Save. That's the project file. Close that. This should be still the same. Close. And the index file is also unchanged. Now the command thing. .NET reference. So do we still need that? Create bubble table, so we don't need that, I think. Save. Yeah. Go back here. Let's make that create bubbles. Let's first see where it is. do the other way around. This is the JavaScript function in command from the ribbon. Create bubbles. Copy, paste. That can go now. Yeah. Come on. Oh. Create bubbles. So we start with the XML. We start reading the XML, the manifest, and that should be create bubbles. That kicks in the create bubbles JavaScript function in command. Where's the JavaScript function? Create bubbles. Create bubbles, and there's a dummy here as well somewhere. It's only one. That's called bubbles. Save. That's the bubbles button. Bubbles button. That's the information from the manifest file. Create bubbles the JavaScript function and commands, and that calls I think this one is no longer needed. Yeah, it's now gone. Save. Create bubbles. Copy. Save. This is the C# function. That's JavaScript invocable. For that reason, we are able to do that. Call that from the ribbon. Let's see if we can clean something up here. That's still in use. This one is still in use. Using the UI. Create bubbles. This is the UI. Create bubble chart. So that's no longer necessary. No. That's necessary because this one is called from the ribbon. This one is called from the UI. And I should have another one. There, this one. So the one from the UI, this one, should move up. Public async task create bubble chat. Well, let's first see if everything is working or not. Save. Save. Let's run this. So let's try this. We have now show TaskPane. So if we remove the TaskPane here, click show TaskPane, will show it. Then we have the name from the index file calling. That's working. Then insert name from the bubble chart page. That's this one. That's also still working. Then write JavaScript. Execute function that work, and now we have the other one, the bubbles. That's the challenge. Take some time to load. Is it working? No. It's not working anymore. Come on. Why is it not working anymore? It's not doing anything. I think I need to clear some caches. Local app data. Microsoft Office 16 WF Shift Del. Yes. Close that. Then go again in here. F5. Inspect sources. Run and create bubbles. 10. Initializing. I think it worked now. There it is. Let's close it again. Tools. Where's the debug? Delete all breakpoints. Yeah. F5. Edit. Custom table. Close the task pane. Show the task pane. Insert name index. Bubble index. Write JavaScript. And creating the bubbles, so that's also working. It's kind of fast even. Thanks for that. Don't forget for this fabulous result, don't forget to subscribe or follow. So this is kind of great. Let's see if it still works if we do it through the UI. Bubble chart. Create table. Create bubble chart. It's also working. What happens if we run it now again? Oh, it's just throwing it out. Delete. How cool is this? Static async, so that's also async. Some space here. Index. It's good. Hello button, is that still used? Yeah, that's hello button, that's this one. That's putting it in there. enabled. There they are. Google chart. Delete. Delete. Yeah, nice. Let's wrap this up. Close this. Don't save. Now let's have a look at some changes here. Usings removed. Some added. The inject allow null was in there. Object reference. And some spaces in there. Let's close this. Like so. Save. Look again. It's now private. Private. It's better. Don't expose if it's not needed. We have public task create table. It was private. Let's see if we can. And this is an. But that's much nicer, I would say. Let's have a look. That's the. Which one is that? One through the UI. What like that. Private. Like so. Inject allow null. So basically if we do the same here with the fat arrow. That should unchange that. out. It should be, but yeah, then I have to rewrite it. I don't feel to do that right now. I'm happy enough that it's working. I moved the complete block there. Yeah. This one. Diagnostics. Set to private. This one is now to create bubbles. That was it in the end. Yeah, the create bubbles thing. This unsafe thing there. And this is just the bubbles menu. Close all of this. Hello world is working. Bubble chart. Create table. Bubble chart. Delete that again. Delete that. Come on. Go to the custom tab label. Close it. TaskPane. Show the TaskPane. Insert a name index from bubbles. Write some JavaScript. Then do the bubbles thing. Nice. Everything's working. Let's close this. Don't save. We go to here. Got everything to work. Calling C# functions from the ribbon and calling JavaScript functions from that C# function. Commit all and sync. Successful synchronized. Incoming and outgoing commits. That's nice. And we are back to 0. Good. Close this. And it's almost 11:30. So we had good success. This is named differently, but then that doesn't matter. Let's close this. Close this. Close everything, clean it up. Good, go back to the master here. So it's time to wrap it up. It is finally working after weeks of messing around with the JavaScript interop, the C# interop, Blazor, and OfficeJS. We got the ribbon to work to interop with C#. That's a good thing. That allows you to create some sophisticated .NET C# things and interact with Office in that context. Yeah, thanks for the co-work on the stream. Indeed, like Scott and One Lion and all the other people who jumped in to assist me on this terrible item. But we finally got it to work. If you want to check it out, you can go to my GitHub repo. GitHub repo. Let's see if it's still logged in. Yeah. And it's called Office add-in samples on my personal repo at this time. And if you go to the fork, no, not the fork, to the branch called AF VSTO, that's my name, Blazor add-in commands, and that's in here. Copy that and let me put that in the chat. Copy pasta and enjoy it. Try it out. See if you can get it to work for yourself. Thanks for watching today. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, and do the other things that you're used to do. And next week I won't be streaming because I'm at Microsoft in Redmond, and I try to see if I can get some comments on this from the program group. And I'll see you in a week then. Not next week, but the week after. Thanks everyone, and see you next time. Bye bye.